Colin wins the race. You get brownie point. What is brownie? What do we use brownie points for anymore?
I don't even know. I mean, I don't have any brownies.
I need to make brownies again. You know those marshmallow brownies Mom used to make? Scrum diddly umptious. Don't we all, buddy?
Alright, well.
Alright.
You seem to be walking in rolling. I'll send a text to old Daniel and then you start.
Indeed. While I wait with a notification.
Kill the light in the kitchen. Do you want to kill this light too?
I just kill the light in the kitchen. Then, hey, Atla, good to see you. Good to see you. Alright, so we are back and action, zombie. Good to see you. So we are back in Faerun. Let's see where we left off. I think we just got Thaniel, and therefore we just got everyone's favorite druid. Yes. So, how we doing? I think we already got a... Oh. Do we need
what comes
rest?
now?
Okay, you're full up.
Where am I needed?
You're full up, you're fine.
Action, not reaction.
Okay, you're fine. However, for where we are going... I was ready for about 7 minutes. Sorry, dude. Ooh! Ranger! Doing the stealth up. But I'm going to swap out Level for Asterion.
I think I'll enjoy traveling with Halsin. Not for his wit or wisdom. He'll just make an excellent shield if we're attacked.
Okay. Good to know.
Well, obviously I would. But you have so many followers already. I wouldn't want to crowd you.
Just take Lazelle's place.
Well, in that case, I'm all yours.
Where am I needed?
How? In order to sneak attack, probably. Can I still sneak attack? Yes, we can.
No time to rest.
All right. Got people starting to roll in. Love it. I'm also going to get Shadowheart for reasons.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shah for much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorn to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
Very finite, this Shar. So join me.
Your dance card is full. Lose a partner and there'll be room for me. Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Well, let's see if I keep you, because I might get
There
real
is
back
work
at
to
you.
do.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, sweetheart.
Is that
sorry.
blood? No,
Your spell slots be in a lacking position. Well, get back over here.
Ah, Halsin is such a delight. Woe to the cultist who tangles with that thick hunk of an elf.
Never mind. I don't want you in my party right now. You're creeping me out, and I think Halsin is wants a restraining order against you. So, that ain't right. Who else can I swap out for you? Let's see. So Gale, buddy, you're not gonna freak me out, right?
While I'm adept at most forms of weave manipulation, druidic magic is not my area of expertise.
So, Lark, are you ready for the
He will
next
make for a most useful option to have in reserve.
I have no idea. Because here's the thing that's interesting about this. Like,
though someone
for
else
my
will
grade
watch
level,
the
8th
cook
grade,
pot.
there are 3 social studies teachers, or rather, they're supposed to be. Now, when I left last quarter, I was one of 3. Now I'm the only one. The other 2 got jobs elsewhere, and we haven't been able to fill them. So I don't know what the heck that's going to look like, because the very real possibility is, come a week, if I'm still the only one, I could be having to prep work for 12 different classes, and that is going to be very rough. So I don't know, because there's a plus side that maybe because of that they're going to throw more advanced classes my way, which are generally better behaved. But I don't know. And that's the thing. They haven't told... Like, I just found out because someone absent-mindedly said, oh, how's it feel to be the only social studies teacher on the hall? I'm like, what? So, yeah, that was rough. Let's see.
Back in the...
Let's see, how are you doing?
Salutations.
You're missing 4 spell slots. Or a 4th level spell slot, too, specifically. We can work with this for right now.
Interesting times.
Lark, can you drip out the new druid, or do you not have anything for him? That's
What
a
is
great
needed?
question. What can I give you? Because right now you're just wearing, like, regular clothing, right? So, okay, so he's wearing druid leather armor. So, I know light armor should be good. That's... whatever. Can you wear this? Sailors and padded armor. Oh, that's just wrong. And Sparkball Protector, no, that would take away. So, yeah. Because that 13 AC is kind of gross. Let's see what we have in here that he can bum off. It's a good question. Can he do medium? He cannot. He cannot do medium armor. The more you know. Alright, do we have any other fancy light armor in here? No, we don't. I'm afraid the only other light armor I have is either already equipped. Doesn't matter too much because I'm going to be... like, his big strength, since I made him Circle of the Moon Druid, is wild shapes. So, yeah. But, oh wait, hold on. I think this is something we can give him. Studded leather armor. That's a bit better. How are we doing on that? Can you still cast spell? No, we can't. Oh, right. Because no metal. Yeah, that's right. So, I hate that rule for druids. Like, oh yeah, you can't have any metal armor or anything like that. It's like, yeah, because metal's never been found in nature. Idiots. I mean, I get the logic as to why, but it's still kind of frustrating. Alright, so let's see. Trip of healing, anything like that. Interesting. What class do you guys like to play in D&D? Mine's mostly Lycan Bloodhunter, unless occasion asks for Beastmaster Ranger or Conquest Paladin. Beastmaster Ranger is an interesting choice. For me, I bounce around a good bit. I mean, I haven't been playing D&D too long, because I guess I've been playing for a little over 2 years. So I have not played, like, full campaigns as all of the classes. But I enjoy Paladin. I enjoy pretty much any of the martial classes that I've played, I enjoy. I've never touched Rogue. I've made a Rogue, I've just never actually played him. So, there's that. Cleric was fun. I actually did play a Wildfire Druid. Unfortunately, the one-shot we were... not one-shot, like 5-shot we were a part of with that was a murder mystery, so I didn't really get to flex. I was like a weird wonky mystery that my buddies dreamed up. Well, it was an interesting mystery. It didn't allow me to flex my druidic muscle, so I really want to run another with him. I'm currently playing a Warlock, which Hi, buddy. None of that, sir. Do not attack me. There's soul-sucking here with... oh, yeah. There's yeah. Going back's going to be interesting. But, yeah, let's see. Any other classes I've tried? Oh, and Asterion. Can you give this man the big staff? You can. Give him the big staff. Well, it's not a big slash, but hang on. crit on that. I'd have you bite him, but I don't think you can get blood out of a shadow. What, no bonus action disengage? Oh, there's the bonus action disengage. Now get out of there, buddy!
With finesse.
They're trying to drain my strength. Let's see, we've got to show them what for. Do we have... We do have Moonbeam, yes. But, almost like also... Actually, no, I think these guys are specifically... Yeah, Radiant is the specified, so we're going to go with Moonbeam Bolt. Oh, you didn't like that. But that's okay. I'm content with that. And now we're going to Wild Shape because we can. Let's see. I think I did Saber-Tooth Tiger last time. Owlbear time. Oh, you're going to get it now. But not yet because all my movements was put in that Moonbeam.
Where do I go from here?
Alright, you need a good smacking, and by that I mean a good smite. I just think you need one more regular bonk. Ooh! That didn't work out so well for you, Hoss, now, did it? Now, let's see. Do I go through the Moonbeam? Now the other boys can take care of it. Actually, no. Let's clear you out. Alright, but I'm gonna get close to you.
Creator.
That's fine.
Destroyer.
Let's get you over here. Bergen Shillelagh is an awesome cantrip. If a stick one work it with a magic stick. Or as we like to call it, magical bonk. I need a radiant or fire. So fireball it shall be. Really? Now, some might say this is a waste of a second level spell. I say cast a fireball. Now, fireball. What do you mean, not enough movement? Spare me your heresies. That's what you get for not being willing to take an extra step. Alright, now let's see.
This will do nicely.
They're engaged in combat, so we can... Good shooting, Tex. Now these guys you can't eat. But, oh, can't target. Oh, they're all undead. Scratch that, you can eat them. Bummer. Oh, hide.
Ready or not?
You suck at hiding. Okay. For fireball. We blinded the shadow. Now, I would have this bear attack, but the pounce mechanic is funny. There should be a rupture. Response, where is the crushing flight? Here it is. So graceful. Our little owlbear cub's gonna turn into that. And we get an extra attack. Or could we, dare I say, rupture? Oh no, they'll hit Gale too, and we like Gale. But we get a second attack of the... Oh yes, I love Circle of the Moon's Ruin.
Still on my feet.
And now as for you, you naughty, naughty shadow, you're getting a good old-fashioned divine retribution. Oh, we don't need to waste that. Smite! And he's down!
Must be on my way.
Alright, let's see. Don't think we can get down there unless... Good old-fashioned. Why can't I just jump here? Baldur's Gate, I love you, but sometimes you make no sense. Fine, I'll do the ranged attack you so desperately want me to. Yeah. Alright, wait. There's still one left? Oh, that dog. Oh, he's in for it now.
Swords meet sorcery.
Oh, this is gonna be it. Shoot, man, just do it. Why? He needs to get up right next to it just to throw a firebolt at it? Don't tell Gale what he can and can't do. That's my job. Surely some doctor will pay me for these tumors. Rotten fish, gold. Do none of you have good stuff? Gold is something. Alright. That is that. This is this. Anything good on you? Nope. Is there a glove weapon with sharp
It's
teeth
been a
outside that
long
covers,
day.
your arm and
I need to
stuff?
rest
Oh,
soon.
like a Scizori or Kestis? I don't know of any in D&D or in Baldur's Gate. Doesn't mean you can't homebrew one. I certainly think you can homebrew one. Alright, so let's see. Oh, this is back in the thing. Did we go through the... No, we never went through the Masons Guild, and there's a little special thing in there that we probably should do. How are we to the next level? Oh yeah, that's right, we just leveled up. So, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. I know wild shape, but I thought Owlbear was a monstrosity, not a beast. No, I think they're technically counted as a beast. Also, it depends heavily on your DM. Because some DM, like, if you just stick to, like, what is specifically labeled as a beast, you are going to be somewhat limited in, like, what you can choose. Like, I think the best thing you can get as a regular beast is, like, a whale. Or maybe a T-Rex. And while those are certainly cool things, it's kind of like... expanding it out to monstrosities kind of makes it better. Not to mention, it's kind of weird because, like, to the people of Faerun or wherever your people are, an owlbear would probably just be considered another animal. I mean, sure, a very monstrous animal, but an animal nonetheless. I am out of lay on hands charges, but I am not out of healing spells.
Take you.
That should keep you alive. For now. I shall be back. Alright, bud. What the heck was that? What are you doing?
And gods, what's that smell? Sulfur? Bizarre.
Is that some
See that symbol
kind
on the
of
ground?
demon?
This was a Mason's Guild.
Okay. It's like the same
They were
way
clearly
Raphael
artists.
blasts around.
You can tell because it's messy here.
Something over there.
Odd-looking
A
thing.
pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes,
You're not a
and
mythical creature as a pet.
creatures.
What would it be and why? Choose a I choose a dragon. That's an interesting question. Now, part of me wants to just say dragon because dragons are cool. And who wouldn't want a dragon? But then I have to start. Then this is where my analytical part of my brain ruins my fun and starts going. How would you feed it? Where would you house it? Because it depends a lot on the, like, on these like types of dragons and stuff. Like, I don't know, because I live in an apartment right now. Maybe like if I like, oh, I own a farm, then yeah, dragon can stay on the farm, no problem. You can hunt meat and stuff. But at the same time, I'm not in that situation. But I don't know, if we're talking like mythical, maybe something like one of them fox spirits or something. Like, just go full Pokemon. Give me an Eevee. They should be too high maintenance. makes sense. I forget most monstrosities in the game are just really just big magical beasts like Hydra and Griffin. Yeah. Like Griffin, I wouldn't. I don't think. I think it should be allowed to change into Hydra. I could understand you being a little hesitate, but even then, you can get to like alter self, not alter self, but it's like true polymorph, and you can go and you can get there. It's just how obnoxious do you want to be with it.
That might be worth a look. Keep your distance, darling.
Astarion, do your thing.
Should be easy.
Yeah, it should be easy. That's you. Oh, look at that! It was easy.
Never a dull moment.
Before we get involved in this nonsense, you know what? Actually, now we'll be fine.
That's curious.
You're asking the right questions there, Jack. Can we bond with it? Can anything? Because like, if it's like a little dragon, absolutely. Particularly if it's a friendly one. But yeah, like say it's like a Skyrim dragon, technically wyvern, that don't want anything to do with me. We could
Trust no one.
big trouble. Disarm. Oh, that's what inspiration is for. There we go. With a 19 on the die, very few things can say no to me.
Let's move.
Does anyone here know light cantrip? It's a little dark in here. Oh, right, I know the issue. Let me get my glowing mace out. Looks like a secret meeting hall for the Masons. Will they free these Masons? The Foxbridge referred to as a kitsune. They can be very tricky. But yeah, like, it depends on the level of trickiness there too. It's like, oh, are you going to like destroy my life, or you're like, oh, you just hid my socks. Like certain animals can already be a little tricky and playful. Aha! Missed that nonsense. You missed! How could you miss with 3 feet in front of you? Alright, do your thing. Scary shadowiness. Oh, hi. I want to pet any of the small fairy folks. Pixie, spirits, fairies, those conversations would be fun. I wouldn't want, no. But maybe as like a roommate or something. No, not as a pet. Because I am not telling a fey creature, yes, you are mine. You are my pet. That's a good way to get my soul stolen or some other nonsense. And, of course, you all picked invisibility. Alright. I will blast what I know. Mr. Wraith, you did quite well for yourself.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Yep. Bonk, please. And now, remind Miss Wrath, or Wraith rather. He didn't like that one. I guarantees it. Now I can see the invisible, so I'm gonna move up a little bit.
The gods are watching me.
Aha! I see you creeping. Nope.
Sylvanas, guide my blows.
Rushing flight, please. Oh, you're immune to prawn, eh? But are you immune to this? You ain't immune to the bear claws. Druid powers activate. Makes you realize how strong Beast Boy actually would have been. Now comes the awkward part where you have to try and figure out where the heck they
Let's
are.
have a little fun. Time to move. Now they see me.
Wish I got a hold in action. But until then, let's see how they like it. Okay, so he's over there. Coward. Why are you trying to sap the strength from Gale? He's already a weakling. Physically. That's Alright. Now that is out of the way. You getting a fireball. Don't you love it?
I won't give in.
Now, a bonk for you, and a bonk for you. That last shadow, if it could be sweating, it would be. Oh, what's the matter? You don't like it? You don't like that?
We shall carry the day.
Boo. Well, fine. I'll show you force. You didn't like it, did you? Now, wow. Good work, ladies. Well, no ladies. Good work, gentlemen and bear. Owl bear. Fireball solves all problems. If the fireball didn't solve your problem, you're not using enough of them. Now, but small fairy folk would need us big folk to carry all the heavy stuff. It's a mutual transaction, really. But that's the thing. You could establish like a friendship with them. Like Peter Pan and Tinkerbell, oh, were buddies. Peter Pan didn't go around saying Tinkerbell's my pet. He would never be so bold. But yes, I understand the appeal of what you're talking about. Now, excuse me, shadow people, since you don't look to be living anymore, I'm taking all your booze. What's this? Oh, apparently I'm not allowed to read the letter. But that fireballs for all.
Trap.
Lord, I
Be cautious.
Alright. Asterion. Disarm the trap. Ooh, 21% saved. Oh, we got it. Good job, Asterion. I'll let you look into it. Oh, you gotta unlock it too.
I'll
Because,
do
of
challenge.
course. Roll for me, buddy. Unnatural Asterion. Good job. See, this is why I keep you around. Helmet of Arcane Acuity. Let me see what that does. Whenever you deal damage with a weapon attack, you gain Arcane Acuity for 2 turns. I wish I knew what Arcane Acuity meant. But it's no use to you. I really like my helmet right now, but that's the thing. Since I constantly do make melee attacks, this would be pretty good. But it doesn't look as cool, so I'm not going to wear it. I will, however, probably give it to Shadowheart. Yeah, I'm content with that. Alright. Arjun Raven should know after a year being around me the... Oh, of course. Of course. We all getting to know each other better. Shed some light on the subject. Alright, so that is that, and this is this. I think we got pretty much everything we need from this area. Snuggle some green shirt. Maybe Carlac will like it. Lark already has 2 things similar to fairies. The angel and devil on his shoulder. Do you think I'd take advice from those 2? I try and drown out their constant screams of please don't do that. Think of the children. And my own man, what can I say? And all the consequences that brings with it. Alright, let's get out of here, make tracks. Because now we have another date with a devil. Which is not actually a date because I'm not into Raphael. Alright. Let's get a long rest in. Yes. Anyone need to chat? No. Making sure. Alright, house would be good. Everyone's good, alright. Let's get some sleep. Holder eye stock. Six bottles is only 4? That can't be right. No, 6 bottles is only 6. My math is terrible. But, whatever. Very good. Garlic Nagogi eye stock. Thought we were about to get a cutscene there. Apparently not. Alright, why can't druids use metal armor? The basic idea behind it is... Hold on, let me grab this at it. There's something in my dog's mouth.
Dog wags his tail, a small bag
Give it
clenched
here.
between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders
So
his
on.
fine
You've
tooth.
been raiding the larder. Oh, you get over here, you scamp. But druids can't wear,
Scratch his tongue,
druids
lolls out
can't wear
happily,
metal
his tail
armor
wagging
because
even
apparently, like,
faster.
it's not natural enough for them, which I think is odd. Because the idea being, like, metal is natural and occurring in nature because, you know, you have to mine it. But the idea is, like, there's so much in the process of that goes into, like, refining metal, forging it, and putting it into armor that it's, like, it's no longer part of the natural world. As you can see, the armor I'm wearing is very much unnatural. But I would also like to propose another issue, if that's how we're going on. Look at this leather that he's wearing. This leather was taken off of an animal. It was tanned, probably with some form of chemical solution to help it remain sturdy. Then it was trimmed, cut, and sewn together to make this outfit. And there are also, dare I say, it looks like there's some textiles on this boy. All of these things are also not found in nature. Sure, the raw materials are, but then again, so is metal. And look at his torch. There is metal around the brim. So, I assert to you that the idea that druids cannot wear metal armor is silly. Trying to be funny. Looks not under Raphael, but would hang with Michelangelo. Michelangelo seems like a cool guy. I'm kidding. I gotta be careful, I might have angels coming to kick my butt. I was referring to Raphael the demon in this game. Now I actually do need to get Shadowheart with me because we're about to head into an area that
It's
is
about time
very
Halsin
quest-sensitive
actually
for her.
stepped up and joined us properly. He's certainly been taking up space at camp for long enough.
Very sassy for someone who misses so much on Guiding Bolt. Alright, now join me.
A bit crowded, don't you think? You'll need to swap out someone if you want me.
Let's see, Halsin's pretty much a dead ringer for this. For right now, we'll swap out
Wonderful.
Halsin.
I was beginning to feel a little left out.
That's really not my
My
problem.
faith will guide me.
Why don't you wear that helmet I just got you? Interesting look. Honestly, not terrible. Gosh, bro, you gotta fix your hair.
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright. Bounce!
So, do you have loves
There's
waiting for
something
you
communion
once
with
this is all
nature,
over?
if I'm not mistaken. Edit exactly what Lark said.
You know
Really-
what?
Yeah, that's the
not
thing.
the
I
easiest of
understand.
questions
I
for me
get
to
where
answer.
the line. the line
mean
of thought, and a
waiting,
lot of it is just
like a
really
lovesick
flavor
puppy?
to try and flavor
Short-term
the
amusement
class, to try and make them different than just say like a cleric that's a domain nature or something like that. But I think there's enough to it that you don't have to worry about that. Depends really on who your DM is. Just really, it's the best part about D&D. If you have a problem with the way like a rule reads or something, you can address it with your DM and say, okay, we're going to do this a little bit differently. For example, when I was last DMing a campaign, can I just break this down? This is kept a boring place. I really don't care about this stuff. Oh, it's in the back of the doctor's office. Did I just take everything? Poisoner's Glove. Whenever you deal poison damage to a target, succeeds the saving constitution to it becomes poison. Whenever I deal poison damage. Huh. Not bad, not bad. But I feel if I'm delivering poison damage, one of the effects should already be they're getting poisoned. That's how poison damage should work. But yeah, always talk with your DM and training. But like, because when I was like a DM, one of my guys wanted to play a monk, and there was a little concern with like how the action economy would go and how they would still remain viable. And I worked with him to make it so that he was happy enough to run the monk in the campaign. Honestly, for me, I'm always surprised. I don't want have like an iron bark like armor that is natural wood, perhaps enchanted with protection to function the same way steel chest or plate would. Yeah, that's another thing you could do. Like someone pointed out, like, hey, the dragon bone armor from like Skyrim should technically count. Another thing that probably would go along with it is like say like like wild thought,
but of treasure
and so
ahead.
our
Did
clothes
not
also
consider
become a part of
the
that, so we
peace
need
of the
biological
dead.
material to do
Through
that.
the dark he went creeping and awoke
hi,
what was
demon.
sleeping. A new grave they
technically
dug,
devil.
which he himself fed.
You and your riddles. Don't tell me you're worried about me.
Merely protecting my assets. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
Huh. So what are those?
We both know they are soon to be revealed.
Vagueness doesn't
It would
help
be
me,
pointless
buddy.
of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Go ahead.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Okay. Let's try that again. But this time, with a solid explanation. Please tell me this is enough. Yes, it is.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion.
Demon!
Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm.
Nurgle demon.
In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of
Don't
action.
you worry. Yes, Mr. Paladin of Vengeance, please kill the demon. I know you might be tempted not to. Insight. Let's see what we can find out.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps?
I'm gonna kill it, but not because you told me
Not
to.
relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave
He's
it
not
at
an
that.
turtle. Lark, take him down. No, he's important right now. Alright.
You have it in you to author a thrilling finale if you heed this warning. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike.
Not if we
Strike
choose it.
first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede.
Wait. Before you go, I have a proposal of my own.
Oh, I didn't know you were
A
romantic.
proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business, devil. Well, a long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
It's something of great importance to your master. But is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I can give you all the gory details.
Just as long as he doesn't
and I
strip
will,
right here in front of us.
once the beast that lurks below is vanquished and sent back to the hells.
Okay.
You haven't told them, and you've kept your clothes on this whole time. How unlike you.
Oh, he got you good, son.
Why not let them see? Don't be shy.
Oh, whoa.
God damn it.
What? Whoa, dude. There's children here.
Don't pout, Spawn.
Tiefling
Just
children, still.
destroy the beast, and I'll happily reveal your secrets instead of your skin.
Yes, fine. We'll kill this damn creature of yours.
Did you really have
Then
to
we
remove the
have
underwear too?
an
You could have just,
understanding.
put the
I
pants,
look
got the
forward
pants on,
to our
took the shirt
next
off.
meeting. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite.
Well, now you know.
Now put some clothes on.
Perhaps I should have. But I'm not used to asking for help and being met with, well, help.
Fair enough, Cazador's a jerk.
But what's done is done. So how about we stop discussing it and just kill this beast?
Put on some clothes first.
Although I should probably get dressed first.
Okay, good. He's got clothes back on. I was about to get a little different. Alright, is there anything else we need in the cemetery before we go inside? No, I'm not playing the Dark Urge. Actually, I typically go through pretty good. I know, like, Raven will talk about, like, how I will play things differently than he, because he'll point out things like he's far more willing to experiment with, like, what you are, and he said, like, I experiment more with what I do.
Sigils.
There is some truth to
Attempts to
this,
restrain Lady Shah's
but I will,
power,
I will
perhaps.
change things up. Like,
Failed
I do
attempts.
have other things of profile. Like, for example, this is a half-elf. That's another human, so that's not helping. This is, I don't know why it says Satine, because that's one of Raven's characters, but this is a drow. This is another drow. So, I have done other things. I also did a tiefling with a buddy of mine, so I've run Shatterkai. I'm running an Eladrin right now, though it's technically flavored as a snow elf. I've run half-orcs. I've run orcs. So, I'm willing to mix it up. Now, typically I do stick to humanoids. I haven't gone so far off the so far into the safari, if you will. But as far as what I do, I like typically playing the good guys, something like I do. But I have been known to do, like, I'm willing to do some questionable things to get stuff done. It also depends on what the goal it is that I'm doing. Like, if I'm having to say, hey, I want to play Fallout New Vegas, and I want to do something more evil, I might not be an absolute jerk to everyone I meet, but if you're an NCR guy, I'm gonna...
I shall carry out General Thorm's will alone.
The Herald of Balthazar. Balthazar Gelp! No? I can't open the tomb? Oh wait, I know what this is. This is the tomb of Ketheric Thorm's
Here lies
wife.
Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother.
I think I killed one of the kids.
Amiel Telere Manon here.
Are you in the Shadowfell? Technically? Raven did explain Warhammer the other day to me. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, we both love ourselves some Warhammer 40k. If you want another explanation on like a two-part video, the Emperor's Text-to-Speech device does a pretty good job. Admittedly, some of the lore is a little outdated, just because like the Necron lore he talks about is like from a few editions ago, and now it's been updated. And wait a minute, these aren't symbols of Shar. Those are symbols of Bones Malone, I think's the name of the god.
Hello.
If not, it should be.
With pleasure.
Lockpick this suitcase. Fire white. And that's the thing. I typically do, because here's the thing. It's not like, oh, it has to be, I'm not pulling an Uncle Ruckus and saying like, oh, it has to be the White Rams. That's not what it has. For Vivacious Cloak, you gain 8 temporary hit points after casting a spell while in melee. Does that count for smites?
Can't give up now.
Let me see my armor, my Cloak of Protection. Okay, so that gives me 1 armor class. And a saving throw, so... Let me see. Because that might do better with someone like Shadowheart then, if that's the case. Okay, I'm gonna give it to Shadowheart. Not necessarily because I don't think the benefits would be good, but because I don't think it matches the drip quite as well.
Whatever
And
comes,
I
I'm ready.
must always follow the way of the drip. So it looks on you. Nah, not too bad.
Looking ahead.
Remember, kids, the AI Lark joke, it primarily just because Lark will often suggest alternative, sometimes bloody solutions to problems, most going against what Raven would be planning. Yes, because here's the real difference. I typically don't necessarily do evil, like I want to do evil things for the sake of just being evil. I typically will do want to do outlandish, crazy things that can come across as evil, or just sometimes be evil, for the sake of a nobler good, like Mass Effect, for example. I often would joke about, let's just exterminate the Batarians. Because the Batarians have been an absolute jerk and evil, and have been absolutely evil to the humans in that universe. And so for me, I joke around and goes like, just exterminate all of them. It's like, oh, you killed like 600,000 Batarians?
Step carefully.
Sure of it.
There's a trap.
Lady Shah's presence is near.
Disarm. Yeah, like Raven did explain it, and my head is still spinning. Yeah, one poor guy. We were doing a church thing, and one poor guy, buddy of mine, I told him like, yeah, well, one of my hobbies, I'm big into 40k. I really like it. I love the lore, the mythos, and stuff. Yeah, I've heard about it. Just go and explain to me everything. And I was like, what? Yeah, explain to me everything. And so I said, okay. I started with, for like a solid 30-40 minutes, I just explained everything from the creation and War of Heaven all the way down to Gilliman and Lion's resurrection. And kudos to him, he stuck with me.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Just disarm the thing. It's a vent. I mean, Dark Urge, you don't have to be evil. So I don't know what's the problem with it. It's just... I know I don't have to be evil, but I just... Considering that some people might be watching this, might be experiencing Baldur's Gate for the first time, I didn't want to throw the Dark Urge immediately at them. Because I think also, like, a lot of the Dark Urge stuff is best experienced, sort of, like, for the first time on your own. But I can understand why, like, it would be good streaming material, but still. But yeah, like, for example, one of the things, like, oh yeah, just, like, eats Gale's hand. When you first see him, you can do that as the Dark Urge. Quit nipping each other. I expect you all to be respectful and polite.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Are you really surprised at this point? Die. Any others?
Traps. How considerate.
Need to be very, very careful.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Like, what does it feel like to have your last days of freedom? It's kind of weird, because right now I'm in sort of like a quasi-free state. Let me explain. Because right now is the odd time where I have to go back and prepare stuff, but the kids aren't back.
Dear.
So that's
Someone's
not necessarily as rough for me as it otherwise would be. But I still technically have to go in. I can typically get out and leave a little bit earlier because I'll just take care of my stuff and then I'll go home.
Not bad. I mean, a little gaudy for my taste, but not bad.
Yeah, now here's what I love about this nonsense. You see,
still breathing.
These
Despite
pictures
everything.
paint basically paint what happened to Ketheric Thorn. You have the painting over here that basically shows him building Moonrise, building up this little town in honor of his wife and his devotion to Selûne because of that. Anyway. Then this one shows him mourning the loss of his dead wife, and then potentially his, and also his dead daughter. And then you have the final painting over here of him joining Shar and leading his little Shar rebellion. But here's the thing. The reason he joined Shar was so that he would no longer be in pain because he would forgot. There would be absence, basically.
What is this bright tower?
The button.
Strange.
So, he did all that to forget. And then he has a mural put up commemorating what happened. It's like, good job forgetting, pal. Freaking idiot. Alright.
Trap.
This seems to be the way forward.
This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Where will it bring us, though?
Now, where we are about to... Hello! Dale just dropped 20 bucks. Hello, Lark. I have to say, though, my hundreds of hours of playing this game, I have yet to play humans. Also, Batarians aren't people. They deserve to go extinct. Amen to that, brother. But I do wish this game lets you play as one of the goblin races. Yeah, I actually really like playing a hobgoblin or a bugbear. But, yeah, thanks for the super chat. And here's the thing. I enjoy playing as humans because I'm a human. And a lot of times I like putting myself in the game. Like, what would I do? What would I do? Now, with this, since it encourages multiple playthroughs, I have different things. Like, one of them created, it doesn't have his name up right now because for some reason it has Satine's name instead. I've created Varler, my snow elf, though I made him a drow because you don't have snow elves specifically in this game. So I do enjoy mixing out, but typically at first I start with what I know and what's comfortable, and then I might get crazy. Like for games like Dragon Age Inquisition, I've created elves, I've created Qunari, I've created dwarves, so I'm willing to experiment. Okay. Now going into Shar's place. Now the problem with this is Shar is a grade A word that is associated with a female dog. Alright.
This architecture.
My religion.
This can only be the work of Shar worshippers.
You would think the priestess of Shar would be able to tell us. Quit slacking over there, Shadowheart. Honestly, Baldur's Gate 3 made the other races so unique that it's hard to play as human. But I really love the Dragonborn in Baldur's Gate 3. Dragonborn are good. I also consider aesthetics to be a factor. And one thing that humans do have going for them, in terms of like how unique they are, is the fact that they get like proficiency with like all the pole arms and stuff. So they have a little bit of that going for them. But elves are fun to play as, half-orcs are fun to play as, if a little aesthetically challenged. But Gith can be... I need to do a Gith run-through. I've been meaning to, but I've been putting it off. But doing a Gith... But there's a lot of interesting things you can do. But there was one thing, like, when Baldur's Gate was just going through, like, its, like, beta and test, a lot of the data that came back showed that...
Keep a blade close.
A lot of the data showed that...
must not be tricked. Only lost.
What in the wretched hells was that?
First, switch over to that so we don't have the excess light.
It can't be.
But one of the things to consider
Oh dear. Someone's left a
is
trap
that
house
a lot of the people were coming back in the beta tests that like they were playing typically martial characters, fighter mostly, and playing as males, playing white males. And the obvious reason for that is most of the beta testers were white males. And one of the developers made a snide comment about it, getting all huffy. He's like, we gave you all these interesting options and you chose to play that. And I'm like, dude, settle down. But it's like the most commonly picked thing in D&D. So you don't need to go piss on someone's parade specifically just because they didn't pick the special option. Let people have their own fun. It's just like when the Mass Effect developers got upset. It's like, what you mean you didn't play female Shepard? No, the best playthrough is female Shepard. And I'm like,
someone doesn't have his
you. No, I'm gonna play the game how I want to play. That should not be a controversial statement. What do we got here? Necklace? I'll take it.
Oh dear.
You think I'd figure out the
Someone's
pattern and
left
have
a
to roll
trap
the
out.
perception check to figure nonsense out? I love that I have to get in that one to fail. Played lots of fantasy games, but I've only ever played as human because I can barely make a halfway decent human. I'm not going to attempt another game. And oh, I finally got that crit fail. It heard me talk shit, and there it is. But, yeah. Play whatever you want to play because it's what you want to play. Not necessarily because some developer or your friend pressured you into doing whatever. Like, I enjoy playing humans. I think it's interesting, particularly in a fantasy setting, that this regular guy with enough training and dedication.
What in the wretched hells was that?
It's like a divine force field, buddy. Keep talking smack, I'll make you run right into it again. This thing lacks of flagellance. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, I think I'm getting it myself. I think I'm getting into pain myself.
Someone
But
doesn't like
yeah,
visitors.
there. Char should have those, shouldn't she? flagellation. Not to be confused with flatulence. Dark elves have their own issue. Well, here they're not really called dark elves, they're called Drow. Which, yes, they do have their own issues. It's kind of
Traps.
weird how Drow
considerate.
operate with, Loth. Again? Give it for another spin, boys. Oh, no! No! That is statistically, like, nigh impossible. I can't believe I burned 2 inspiration on that just because the RNG guys were upset with me.
Traps. How
Did I
considerate.
miss this one? Saving because apparently I'm getting that one tonight. I want to throw as a pet now. And what? Now I got one as a romantic partner. Are you trying to date a Corvid? I don't know how to process this information.
A trap.
Very good, Asteria. Get rid of the trap. You know, Asteria, if this whole being a vampire overlord thing don't work out for you, you can definitely get a job as a bomb disposal guy. Alright, with the lights extinguished. Just need those two. We should be able to see the path to get in.
I'm ready.
Have you go alone so we don't just have people just constantly bouncing off and flinging and hurting themselves.
Welcome, child. Follow my voice and prove your worth.
How don't you prove yourself to me?
These
Because
things
I
have stayed
currently
interesting.
hate you for what I'm about to have to go through. Absolutely nonsense is what it is. If you move Loth from the Dark Elves, Estrin would have been brought them back to their place in the Elven Kingdom, but Loth had to be a petty ex-wife. Oh, the Spider Queen. If I've dated a crow, I don't know how. Since we took advantage.
I
Okay.
do like it down here. It's nice. Homey.
Asteria, you and I are going to have a long conversation. when we
This
get back
is
to
a
camp,
dedication to
and
my
you're
goddess's
not gonna
power
like it.
and dark beauty. Homey is not the first word that comes to mind.
Yeah, more of decrepit and a mistake. Was up. High five?
You do not belong here.
Well, bit rude,
Your
don't you
mind
think?
upends. Somehow, in the decayed
You don't gotta
soup
prove
of this
Jack.
creature's brain, a tadpole lives. Another presence nurtures it, manipulates it like a puppet.
No, you do not belong. This is the Dark Lady's house. She is no use for old, faithless bones.
So they're faithful, though.
Plunder. You meddle.
And,
You upset
you rock.
my plans. Leave.
How about I don't?
I am their creator. I saved them from life.
Okay, powerful necromancer.
From death. From their skin and their flesh. Now they serve me. Leave before...
Before what?
Stupid worm-infested cockhead! You have awoken the shadows! My forces are split. The defenses are thin. Rally on me, A wall of bone and blade against the darkness. Now!
Blade work with the darkness. Okay, we're mixing things up. Ah, yes.
Outmaneuver them.
Go ahead and get started. Can't do anything too crazy. But... Alright. No sneak attack. Bummer. Let's get rid of that funnel. But I know I learned about Dark Sun, a game before D&D, I believe, and I wanted to know if you knew any info about it. Nope. I know nothing I tell you. But that's okay. You don't need to get a game or play a game specifically that I know it not. Let's bash you in. No more whatever the heck those are coming out of there. And good. But that's okay. Sorry. You just got displaced. Did you really just try and shoot me with a crossbow at point blank range? Shame on you. Targets with black holes, geniuses will just keep
Why did
spawning
Lady
more.
Shah's dead attack? Am I being tested?
Maybe just going out on a limb here,
Got to move.
sweetie. Maybe Char's just a terrible person. Just saying. Fine, put it there then. That should have. Oh, that didn't activate for it? Weird. Oh well. Perfect.
I speak, they burn. With ease.
Let's see, it's time for everyone's favorite spell. Fireball! Oh no, I took down some of the... Wait, why did I not have that? Are you immune to fire? They are immune to fire. Duly noted. Smooth me a mix between Conan the Barbarian and Fallout. Oh, I think I have heard of this, but only in passing. I don't know all the details. Oh, wow, you missed. Try again. Wow, you suck at your job. Try again. Oh, didn't you want to try? Let's start weaving this. Let me see. Hit him. We'll work on that accuracy later. It's almost mostly desert, I think. Because magic ruined the world and poisoned the sun. Poison the sun? Are you sure the sun wasn't the bad guy the whole time? Who's the boss? Nice try, Val. Man, they're having a rough time of it, I'll tell you what.
On my way.
Still not enough movement. Hooray. Irritating. Very good. I don't need any more of that nonsense.
Victory is assured.
end. Fire ain't affecting ya, but it will affect your buddies. So. We can't affect you. Almost lazy here. We're playing with fire, playing with ice, or a mud method. Let's get bring a buddy in for help. Why not? You ain't going nowhere, pal. Ooh, Dark Beckoning. I don't like it. Okay, so I wasted a spell for a counter spell and it didn't work. Lovely. Oh no, they couldn't hack it. What a surprise. Alright, now this is just a cleanup detail. He got himself a pig sticker. Let's see. Let's move on. And we're going to kill. Yeah, I'm swapping you out after this, Asteria. You're now pulling the wool. We're about to get into one heck of a fight, and I cannot afford you to be slacking. Let's see. I'll head
have to keep going.
You. There you are. Nice. Still can't get close enough to really do anything, but... Oh, you are not worth it. Firebolt back. Shadow Mark. This is like your zone. This is a crucial part of your story. Could you not disappoint me?
Gone with the weave.
He is burning, and he is burning good. Anything else I can chew? Okay, so just weak to radiant. Everything else is fine and good. Oh, he's feeling the heat. Oh, I hope one day Sun makes a comeback and they gets the Baldur's Gate 3 treatment. Ooh, and he's down. It's the last Dark soldier guy standing. No, not letting those spells work. I totally knew that would happen. Alright! Good work, everybody. Now let me go swap out a stereo. Because you've been disappointed. Because we're about to fight a devil. Thankfully, I know someone who's an expert on fighting such creatures. Oh, Lark. Where you hiding? There you are. You don't gotta be shy.
Something in the air down here. It's like this place wants to be forgotten.
Once you see the trials, you'll understand why.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you...
Yeah. Alright. We're in. Okay, that's taken care of. Before we go into do anything else too crazy,
Yes.
Get a spell slot back, why don't you? There's.
What's
You.
next, I wonder?
Let's get going.
Waste a healing potion.
What now?
Always double check. Ah, the Displacer Beast. Can I fight you here and now instead of having to deal with you later? Good thing I'm saving. Jump, boys! Alright. So we are about to get into a tangle with the devil, or demon, or whatever it is that Raphael wanted us to get involved with. Now, his great power, believe it or not, is actually high explosives. Also, he's invisible. But, since I can see things that are invisible... Let's see. We're going to split everyone up. I promise there is a method to my madness.
I'd love to, thanks.
Alright. On you, go and do a little bit of hide.
Shadows don't suit me. Something's wrong. This feels like a trap.
Yep, he's a big one, he is. Gotta avoid the light, gotta avoid the light, the light, the light. Alright.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
You're gonna go start sneaking too. And just because I'm wearing heavy armor, I'm gonna need it. Alright. Where, oh where? Is the high?
Must not anyone see.
So we're gonna try and get the drop on these. Anyone's gonna apply the random Metal Skin Flame here. Whoever's just there. Oh, Gale summoned them. Alright, so they're in position.
Still alive, so that's progress.
I'm gonna keep the Azure guy here to sort of help play defense for him.
Not to draw any attention.
Control. Yes, we can. Alright. I should pull that back up once. Alright, yeah. This is the fiend in question. Ooh, you are an ugly cuss. So he's resistant to fire. He's resistant to cold. And poison. So lightning will be perfect for him. And also this nonsense. But let's see. How many can we get in one go? That's the question I want to answer. I can avoid the light! Ooh, that's like 4 at once? That's something special. Alright.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Oh, this again.
Exactly what we were. Alright, okay, they found everybody else. Not good, not good, but...
Can be blasted off you before you die.
Oh, you can try and be invisible all you want, buddy. I can see the invisible. You're gonna have to name him now, Lark. His name is... Dimple. We're gonna have to work through all of them. Oh, great. You missed! Come on. That's the problem. Those explosives are nasty when they go off. And don't do that again. Now, rage for me. Because if you thought you was going to be mad before, you had another thing coming. Cleave. Kill them both of these fools. Okay, that's one.
Got to keep fighting.
Now let's go find this big old demon. Don't you dare. There you are. I found you, buddy. This glacier beast. I don't like him. I know. I didn't name him after every other subdwarf. Deadpool. How you doing on health, big fella? Yeah. Oh, sorry, Shadowheart. That was not meant to hurt you.
Rill.
Alright, this... Oof. How many of those do you have? Here we go. Another game. This is an Don't do that again. Easy on rolls, yeah? Oh, Spirit Guardians, this is why I love you. Now, Harlan, if you would be ever so kind, kill. Really? I did not think he was close enough. Oh, but I did. So, okay. Checks out. I really did. I really would have preferred it to be this there, but, you know.
My faith
Still
will
pretty
protect
powerful
me.
on the block there. Good on you, Shadowheart, making up for Hellfire Hand Crossbow. Very specific situation, but we can work with it. Little pick me up. Alright, main boys down. How are you? You got done with the term. Oh, okay. I'm doing pretty good myself. Yeah, what the heck's going on over there with that displacer beast? Leave my girl alone. If I can catch the stream, I don't know how long because I'm running new D&D campaign and it's a historic isekai D&D. Play as famous people from history. Ooh! I'm a big fan of history in the last. That Friday. Oh, Marigold. God, you're not looking so good.
Sometimes the only way out
And
is through.
you picked the absolute worst person to pull with you. Because I will hit you so dang hard. You don't like that? You don't like that, do you? Let's see how you like a searing smite. Now you're gonna be feeling that burn damage, genius. Oh no, my kill! You got all his healing spells pretty much done with anyway. Oh, I'll kill you too, bud. Don't you worry.
That's it.
Wait, why are you... Fine. I will kill you first.
Talk to me.
Let's give you another one of these. What? Now let's just get over here. Oh, you don't like that? You don't like that? Oh, that's just a shame. You poor little putty tad. I just want you to know, I do not like you. Not enough to hit you. Don't do that again. Lark, we had to make the characters match the class, so like Rogue is Jack the Ripper, I'm a wizard, so I figured the best person to be a wizard was Tolkien himself, so I'm playing as Tolkien. Nice. I actually had a similar, if this, the other option, because when we originally started this stream, for those of you that remember, originally we tried to do Dragon Age, and it just, for whatever reason, my computer and it just didn't get along, and so I gave you guys the option of XCOM 2 and Baldur's Gate. And if we had done the XCOM 2, I would have done basically History Shall Save Us mode, and that's basically what I do is every hero in XCOM that I make is basically whatever country they're from, I have to pick someone from that country's history and make them, and I have to try and make their class match them. Sometimes it can't be done, like, I think I've had it like where I made like Julius Caesar as like a sniper. Because that's, but still, it's a fun thing to do. Definitely when you can mix history with your RPGs, always a fun time.
Can't even catch my breath.
Oh look, your little buddy abandoned you. That's not very nice now, is it? Let me bonk you real quick. Oh, I can't get up there. Shame.
These boots have seen everything.
But you know, you don't look so good. That searing smite seems to be bothering you, doesn't it? Let's get rid of it, shall we? Not having a good time, are we? Shit. Can't reach you. Bummer. Here's a shot. The walls are closing in. The best part is the spells are flavored. For example, the Lily spell is flavored as Tolkien pudding on the One Ring. Alright, that's clever. I like it. Alright, so that was a rough one.
We'll never find out now.
But it could have been worse. Could have been a heck of a lot worse. Short rests,
A
everybody.
brief respite.
I better see what this does. So it just naturally has like fire damage. Actually, I think that just might be something I have going
Even
on.
shaped by shadow as it is,
Yeah,
Sharan architecture has a kind of beauty to it.
Beautifully intimidating. This place was meant to scare people into submission.
There you go. Cutting right through the ephemera to the heart of the matter. Your finest quality, I think.
Here I thought I rubbed you the wrong way.
What the
Yeah, so in case you didn't have enough reason to hate the
friction
demon,
now
this
and
was his bed.
You help me keep my mind sharp.
Corpses. Disgusting
thanks,
and
pal.
uncomfortable.
I think.
Demons, am I right, fellas? Alright, so let's see, how we
A
doing?
long way to go still.
You're still
Attention.
you're still definitely still workable. You are both your 4 level spell slots are down. You got 1/3 level spell slot and a 2nd level.
All's well.
Gale, buddy, I love you, but
As bad as it could have.
it has been a while since we've had Will up and operational. Let's see if he's learned his lesson from trying to sweet talk out.
Shah's domain indeed. Despair and discarded memories lurking in every shadow.
Alright, join me.
Sorry, but there's no ready and willing.
Alright.
What's your gripe with Saluna anyway, Shadowheart?
She betrayed her sister and ruined the balance of things.
Fair enough.
Imagine turning on those who love you for your own glory.
You're right. Shar would just have you turn on other people just because. What haveth we down here? A speedro.
A well-chewed spider carcass oozes on the ground.
Let's investigate. Wow, those rolls didn't capture anything, did they? There we go. It doesn't really look like Dungeons and Dragons. Well, we're kind of in a dungeon, and I saw a dragon in a previous stream.
Marks,
So
an
there's
old
that.
puncture wound, and a faint pulse of something not entirely natural.
Really? Should I Gale do this? There we go.
The meat is oozing, but not with blood. It's been dosed with a potion. Sulfur, decay, and a thin whiff of something unexpectedly fragrant.
You know what? I'm tempted. Let's figure out what this is. Ooh, Karlak approved, so therefore this was a good choice.
The mead tastes of rot and sour milk. Your stomach lurches, but your loins tingle. Was that arousal?
My. Is it me, or do I see a bit of flush in those cheeks?
Careful.
In amongst the rot is an unmistakable sweetness. Succubus spittle. The meat is charmed.
Succubi. Was that thing I saw earlier? Rusty weapons. What lies in the crate? Roots of Brilliance. Restore bardic inspiration. Shame we don't have a bard. Otherwise, those would be very useful. But we don't have a bard, so can't really use them. I mean, I like Shar, but I gotta admit, she cuts a fine figure. Slamishes influence burn it with fire. Tipped in it. I don't know why a succubi would be busy chewing on a spider. Very weird. Do I have any speak with animal potions? Because there are rats ahead. Sadly, I don't have any in the quick access menu. Nope. What are you guys doing sitting on the phone? right beyond there. Doing one more rolls tonight.
You fail to glean anything. It's just a rat. The rat has a thick coat and dark, staring eyes. Old, but in good health.
So it's a healthy rat. Weird. If only we could talk to them. Wait, hold on. Maybe we do have someone. Oh wait, no, I did make her totem.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well...
Oh, did you see that the Olympics backtrack and tried to say that it was a Dionysus festival? Yeah, I've heard that was what their excuse is. I'm not buying it. I mean, they might have had some Dionysus influence in me. But no, that was definitely a direct reference to the Last Supper. You can try and put, oh no, we didn't mean for it to come across that way. We just happened to make it look exactly like one of the most famous paintings in human history depicting the Last Supper. I mean, the message was loud and clear. We received it. We knew dang well what it meant. They were just hoping we would just lie down and take it. But we did. So yeah, and I know everyone likes to point to like that one blue guy, like, see, he's Dionysus. Like, yeah, you can continue to point, like that doesn't make it any better. It's like, yeah, we're gonna we're gonna insult the Last Supper and then throw paganism in it. Yeah, that's gonna be any less insulting to Christianity. It's also weird too, because like this is in France. You're in France. France has had Christianity as a part of its culture for over 1,000 years. Once you want to, you know, highlight that part of your faith and culture. But no, they wanted to be insulting and mocking instead, and now they're paying for it.
Lady Shah, so many must have toiled to make a visage so grand. It's beautiful.
But remember, your goddess would have this all be put in pitch black so you couldn't appreciate it.
On the altar is an inscription. Brave the gauntlet of your Lady Shah, surmount her trials, and rise a dark justiciar.
It also says made in Taiwan.
The gauntlet of Shah. This place is legendary. Even with half my memories locked away, I still remember the stories. The Dark Lady's finest warriors arose from this place. Now I'm here.
Finest warrior, though, you are not.
There are recesses on the altar that look intended to house something. Another such receptacle already contains a gemstone.
What are these trials?
In order to join Lady Shah's elite, you had to pass her trials. Then make a sacrifice in her innermost sanctum. One revealed only when you've proven yourself. Very few made it that far.
Clearly.
I've dreamed of this place. This is my destiny. I must complete the trials.
Alright.
Thank you. If I become a Dark Justiciar, I'll have Lady Shah's highest blessing and her arsenal at my disposal. This will be good for all of us. Let's explore.
Yeah, hang on for several minutes, and I hear you're talking about an abomination that took place in the Olympics. I mentioned it on Friday, but God is very patient. Be thankful He is. Oh, of course. Of course. But we have some other issues we need to work about. Also, while I'm thinking
what
about it.
What a charmer.
Oh, me, don't run away. One of the best benefits of having a wild magic barbarian, they can restore spell slots.
Give up now.
And for a paladin, it's perfect. King Louis is also iconic. Which one? She tweeted calling it the New Gay Testament. Yep, definitely not helping the, oh no, it's just a, you know, pagan thing. So what are you doing a feast of the day? Say you're right. Say like, oh yeah, it's totally a feast of Dionysus. What does that have to do with France? Okay, so this is a creepy room.
Hurry inside, or your racket is liable to.
Liable to what? Use your words, buddy.
Rancid donkey scrotum! The quakes herald the shadows. It's already too late.
You have a very colorful language like that. Oh my. This can't give you that. Oh, there's 4 of the things.
Trespasser. Merkel's fat lapdog.
What are you talking about? To be honest, Disney is very desperate to bring back our figure back. Oh, you guys talking about yeah, him being cast as Doc Doom. Alright. We're gonna take you down, fella. Alright, that's one now. Really? Not gonna do anything? Okay.
Have to keep going.
Dusty old bone walkers. Did I miss? Oh, I feel silly that I missed that. There, that's another one down. Ashes to ashes and bones to dust.
Invenia!
Mine, that worked out quite well.
Need to find a way forward.
Oh, yay. More. That's fair.
Got it.
There we go. Rolling along good. How many goblins have we killed today? No, not many goblins in this neck of the woods. Only one? That's kind of disappointing. You know, you keep saying, "Where's you find your fatal failure?" But you guys aren't doing anything. Maybe if you guys want to, you know, not talk about failure, you could do something.
Well, so much for peace.
Can't believe I wasted a misty step for this nonsense.
And away I go.
You push. Alright, let's see if I... Yes, it's in range. Perfect. Do something, you idiot. I heard about Sodom and Gomorrah, and after doing that, I realized it was the way it's been. The man had a great way of doing it. He's not tolerant in the sword. Tolerance isn't always necessarily a virtue.
Moving.
Because I think there's certain things that everyone should agree, like, yeah, no, I'm not going to tolerate that. Blast it. Come on, do something. Wait a minute. Where's Will? Oh my gosh! You have got to be kidding me. just wanted him to jump over here. Now let's get him involved with this. On the way, Will. On the way again. Can't wait to be on the way again. Do 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 do. Hold on. Make sure I got the right weapon. Sword of Screams. No, it's just rapier plus 1. I thought I gave him interesting. I'm always gonna get a good one later on. There we go. Now he's involved.
Survival is all that matters. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Very good.
Let's finish this. Got to press on.
Alright. Just take and flame him. That did surprisingly well. Why was I abandoned and no one noticed me? I'm sorry, you just kind of blended in with the wall so well. That's right, get in there, buddy. More. We made a mistake.
Well,
now
well. That's what we have here.
Yep, no extra reinforcements
Heading
for
out.
you.
Let's make this
Go and
quick.
get rid of the neutral.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Jump. A bonk. Right now I'm playing as a bard instead, for my run, trying to see if it's more fun than just toying with oaths. So just doing that. Oh, I have a bard run through. College of Swords.
2 steps
a
at
lot
a
of
time.
fun. If you could make a DC or Marvel movie, what characters would you pick for them? That's a good question. I mean, I'd probably stay away from Marvel because, like, pretty much everything in Marvel up the nose is getting done. But in terms of hi. In terms of DC, I might start looking into some of the Batman extended family, like, you know, Nightwing, Red Hood. That might be interesting to do.
It's been a long day. Better
Maybe
stop
get
to
Zatanna
rest
Terra
soon.
movie, who knows? Alright, let's see. This is about to be a wild encounter. Hello, ugly.
The interloper. And in one piece as well. Not just any true soul would have succeeded in following my path through this place.
Yes, following you.
You
That's
should be
why I'm here.
pleased.
Who the heck are you?
You are a true soul. There is no excuse for you to not recognize your betters.
Well, when I see them, I'll
But
let you
never
know.
mind. Your potential may outweigh your ignorance. I am Balthazar, Chief Advisor to General Thorn, and entrusted with a mission of utmost importance. Do you know what is at stake here?
Let's see, do I remember? Probably not, considering my negative to intelligence. Definitely not.
The thought eludes you. Perhaps you saw a passing ref.
There is a relic here, one which General Thorn desires. No, needs. I will retrieve it for him, and you will help me. Ignorant you may be, you've shown some prowess in scouting and combat by making it this far.
Ooh, Dale just dropped another $10.
This necromancer
Yours was
has
better than
Kethric's
mine, Lark,
trust.
when I beat
Helping
Orin.
him could be
I
just
couldn't
what you
fast
need
travel
to
for
gain
several
access to the
minutes and
man
didn't
himself.
know why. When I switched to Gale, he was still in the Blood Temple. Oof, yes. Thanks for that. Oh, gosh. I have an experience where I was like, what the heck's going on? Wait a minute, why are there only 3 people here? Dang. They really gotta think about that when it comes to jumping. And pray tell, why is this relic so important? Give me your deepest, darkest secret.
Fine, if it'll spare me your bleating.
Yeah,
the relic lends the general his strength, his invulnerability. It must be recovered before his enemies attempt to exploit it.
I think I'd rather exploit this relic after I've gotten rid of you.
Flesh, wasted on an idiot mind, I see. I'll salvage what parts I can from you.
I'd like to see you try.
Let us make short work of this.
$30 on a ray of sickness? Oh, maybe we did. Okay, good.
Incoming.
Alright, rage. Alright. Let's get ready to rumble. He's just named Flesh. Very unimaginative name. Alright, ghouls. Ha, missed. Alright, now. Let's see. First things first, my favorite spell for you. I'm pretty sure you get included now. Since you think you can just run away. I'm not gonna make it now. First, let's get rid of you. Ah, yes. First,
Time to press ahead.
you're not the only one who knows how decent oneself. And I'm just That was better.
Fool! You think striking down my body will be the end of me?
Don't care, gonna try it. You think this is gonna be? Yes. Circle of Bones. What's that do? Ooh, nice. Well, looks like he wasn't as tough as he thought he was. And as for you, let's just get this out of here, bro. in there, buddy. Come on. Fly down. You're really kind of disappointed in me, buddy. I thought you'd do, more. Ooh, doing big numbers. Hey, Lark, what do you think was the dumbest thing Ubisoft did with the Assassin's Creed Shadows? For me, it was the Yasuke sword is just a copy of Zor's sword. Yeah, that's really stupid. But in terms of what the dumbest thing is, I think just going anywhere in terms of the DEI points, because Yasuke appearing in the game I don't think is a problem, because, he was around at the time. But I think breaking all tradition with the Assassin's Creed just to have the Yasuke be a playable character, I think was a poor choice on their part. I think that they were hoping that what they could do is not only would they fulfill a DEI initiative, but any criticism of the game, they could just deflect by going, it's just because you're racist, which has worked for some companies in the past. But the problem is, now that people are doing more research into it, they're realizing that, okay, maybe some of the work that was published around Yasuke wasn't natural, which is kind of sad, because now Yasuke is getting heat when he really doesn't deserve to. Because having a TV show about Yasuke, a movie about Yasuke, not a problem. Having a historical video game about Yasuke probably would be really cool. But the problem is, Assassin's Creed has a precedent set, and it seems very suspicious to change it for this one moment. But probably the funniest and most blatant thing, like, I can understand the line of logic of, hey, let's make a game where you can play as Yasuke. I understand that line of logic. I can at least get through it. I may not think that may not have been my first choice, but I get it. The one that gets me is they made an art book, a concept art book, and they added Japanese subtitles, but no one bothered to check these subtitles to make sure they were correct. They probably just slapped them in Google Translate and called it a day. But they didn't use Japanese, they used Chinese. And when you already have the Japanese having an eyebrow raised at you going, I'm not sure you're doing the best you can here, and then you go and pull that concept of just doing that, and there's already some criticism that's right, Spirit. There was already a lot of criticism revolving around, let's see. There's already criticism revolving around, like, hey, some of this architecture looks Chinese. And so Ubisoft just kind of bungled this one, in my opinion, which is kind of sad, because I used to be a big fan of the Assassin's Creed series. Ubisoft can do good work. I don't know who dropped the ball in this process, but I think they need to have do some. Why are the rats are coming into hell? What's the matter, you know, lackey? Let's give you some absolute. That's a point. Oh, wait, that's right. No point in adding the poison. Kind of. And he's ensnared. Oh boy, can he handle it? Let's push you out of your misery, big man. I want a World War II Assassin's Creed game. The problem is, though, a World War II Assassin's Creed game wouldn't be able to function true like an Assassin's Creed with the nature of how modern weapons would work. If they were to do it, it'd be interesting to see them do it in more like a, say, like a Far Cry style or like a Ghost Recon style. Because, like, I remember in Ghost Recon Wildlands, you could actually get like a modern assassin uniform, which I actually really enjoyed. So you could do something like that. Like, doing like Ghost Recon, like a Ghost Recon-esque Assassin's Creed game, I think would be really cool. And so if you're going to do a World War II game like that, I would angle it at that. That would be my guess. Alright. Everything's going good over here. Oh, this doesn't screw over for honor because of shadow. Yes. I understand the concern there. But I think overall, because here's the thing how, like, let's look at another modern example of something that got bungled. The Hyenas game for Creative Assembly went, and that was a huge mess. That canceled, and that was a huge money sink. And Creative Assembly had to rely on its big cash cow, that being Total War, specifically Total War Warhammer. Now, they dialed back on certain things, but they continued to release stuff even for stuff like Total Warfare, and apparently, from what I've heard, it's greatly improved. So they were able to do that. That's the thing. Typically, what companies cut is stuff that they're not sure about, that's not making them money, and that is on the backward. Typically, stuff in development. So, For Honor's already a well-established game. Rainbow Six is a well-established game. Now, For Honor may not bring in the big bucks like, say, Rainbow does or anything like that, but it still is a steady stream of income, and because of all the groundwork's already there, there's no reason to just cut everything entirely when it's still a financial stream. But what probably will get axed if Shadows goes belly up, which I suspect, I don't think it'll completely bomb, but I don't think it's going to bring the profit margins that they're hoping for, but it'll probably mean that other smaller projects that are in development will get cut. I would work World War I Assassin's Creed work. The Kingsman movie did just that. Ah, yes. That would be cool. But I would also like to go, like, they were, for a time they were looking in the ancient Assassin's Creed. I would love to do something like the Punic Wars or the Crisis of the 3rd Century, something in the Mediterranean like that. That'd be cool. I really would love them to do the 100 Years' War or something along those lines, because they teased us in Assassin's Creed Unity with an opening like, hey, wouldn't you really like to play this medieval style Assassin's Creed? Boy, I sure would. Well, guess what? You're only getting a snippet. Aww. No, too bad, buddy. Alright, jump, boys! Oh, that's right, Will. You can't jump that high. I need to up your strength. At some point I'm going to have to make a strength-based warlock. Western Assassin's Creed would be sort of better, though, an Assassin's Creed game in Poland or near Austria. Ooh, thought right there. You could do an Assassin's Creed in a 30 Years' War. That would be interesting. You could do an Assassin's Creed if you wanted to get on sort of the Austria, Poland there area. You could start looking into like German unification. That would be interesting. Alright, and let's see. His mom's brain can be found in that room. Oh yeah, I found out about that too. But no point in picking them up just because, well,
overcome my trials.
He's dead, so I can't mock him.
And win my embrace.
I shall prove myself worthy, Lady Shah.
Yeah, well, we'll have to prove ourselves worthy next week, because it is getting kind of late, but we still made some progress. We've moved forward. We killed a giant demon and his posse. So far, things are looking pretty good for us. Next time when we come back, we are going to clear through the Gauntlet of Shar, and we will see. We will either complete Shadowheart's journey, or I'm going to sneak into the castle and try and free some people. Regardless of what happens, it's going to be an interesting time, I'll tell you what. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me this long, and I will see you all in the next